Heidi ho, neighbor. I'm James Etchison, and today I'm going to be going through this gross old box of DVDs with exciting movie facts for you to enjoy. All that and less on this episode of James Etchison Makes Content. Shit. If you like what you see, you can click subscribe and then the thumbs up. If you don't like what you see, don't click thumbs down. Trust me, this is a good trick. Leave a comment, and then I'll comment on the comment, and it'll still count towards the algorithm. I don't know. I didn't make YouTube. You want to see a DVD? First DVD on the list, Stargate in the shrink wrap. I saw this in theaters when I was, let's say, young. It stars Kurt Russell and James Spader. And when I was a kid, I thought James Spader was Kurt Russell because I didn't know actors. This movie's really good from what I remember. You might know Stargate, you know? They go into a Stargate. There was a show about it, but this was the movie original. They go into a Stargate and they go to like this Egypt-type planet. It's very Egyptian. It's not a planet. It's an alternate dimension. I don't know. Let's read the back. Look, the cool part about this movie is they had these spear things that would shoot lasers out. And then they would transform into like, you know, Egyptian god-looking robot things. It's PG-13. Running time 119 minutes. And I remember every second like the back of my hand. I remember very little of this movie. Still in the shrink wrap. If you want it, I'll send it to you. Next movie is Dogma. Dogma is a movie about two angels, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, who kill people, and Jay and Silent Bob have to stop them. I don't think that's accurate. Chris Rock's in it. Penelope Cruz is in it. It's not Penelope Cruz. The best part about this movie is Alanis Morissette plays God, and Alanis Morissette comes down and like does a yell thing, like the voice of God, and just destroys Matt Damon and Ben Affleck angels. It's pretty sick, but like if I'd made the movie, I would have got her to sing Ironic or something after, you know, because the voice of God will kill you, but the song Ironic would not kill them, and that would be what? Ironic, don't you think? Listen, this movie's also rated PG. It's R. This movie's rated R. Running time is very acceptable. What's the name of this guy who made this movie? He also made Mallrats and Clerks. I forgot his name. Listen, I've been on a bender. Drinking is not a good way to remember a very famous person's name. He got kicked off an airplane for being fat. Anyway, he's got a lot of good movies. My favorite of his movies is called Jersey Girl, also starring Ben Affleck, who I hate, and George Carlin, who, you know, he's a legend, right? But it has Liv Tyler in it as the Jersey Girl. This is the guy I'm talking about. He plays Silent Bob. Look how looks like got some water damage. Jersey Girl, yeah. Jersey Girl is a great movie because Liv Tyler is in it and she's very pretty. So look that up. Dogma is actually a way better movie. That's why I had it on Blu-ray. I don't think I ever watched that Blu-ray either. Next on the list, Serenity. Serenity, starring the cast of Firefly. A lot of people liked Firefly. I was one of them. It was a pretty good show. This movie, way better than the show. And it's like a final episode. I mean, it's fine. But they had more production value. It's a beautiful movie. This is when, what's her name? The quiet girl? Her? When she snaps and starts killing people. And that is sick as shit. One of the Baldwin brothers is in this. He plays one of the guys, and he's an asshole in real life because he's a Baldwin, and they all are. What can I say about this movie other than what I've already said? It's it's got like some Reapers in it. Like the bad guys are called Reapers or Rippers or something, and they're pretty sick. Like they got better graphics or better makeup for the Reapers, and that was pretty cool. The main guy, from Castle, what's his name? I'm sorry, I've been drinking a lot lately. Next movie on the list, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, unrated. And it's unrated because they actually killed a guy on camera, and there's like anything goes with these DVDs. They didn't show it in the theatrical cut because it wasn't actually part of the movie, but halfway through, or it was about 3/4 of the way through the unrated version, they're like, let's go into this room. And they go into a room and then someone shoots a guy in the head. That's real. That's realer than the alleged little person in The Wizard of Oz who played a munchkin who hung himself on camera, which is not real. I looked that up. I looked for that for so long. This is just a normal sized guy. He's probably a skeleton now, but yeah, it was kind of like a snuff film. It's a pretty good movie. It has the guy from How I Met Your Mother, Marshall, which it's kind of confusing to me because it's called Forgetting Sarah Marshall. But Sarah Marshall is played by Kristen Bell, and this is the only good movie she's been in, including the Veronica Mars movie. But I like the Veronica Mars movie because I love Veronica Mars. Veronica Mars is great. She's from that 70s show and Family Guy. Her name is Meg. It's also got that guy everybody likes, Paul Rudd. I like him too. What can I say? This is a funny movie. It's not joke funny. I'll say that. It's a great movie. It's an okay. Next on the list, Hot Topic classic, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Tim Burton's. He did not write, direct, or star in this movie, but he gets credit for it, which is weird because it's a good movie. He has not made any good movies by himself, I'll say that. It's pretty controversial. I do not like Tim Burton much. I love Nightmare Before Christmas. Best part about this movie is all of it. The bad guy is full of worms at the end. Spoiler alert, you've seen this. This is my favorite Christmas movie besides It's a Wonderful Life with Jim Stewart, which is cool because it's about suicide. That's like, why'd you make a fucking Christmas movie? A Christmas movie about suicide. I don't know. Why did they? We'll find out next. Because the next movie is... I don't have that on DVD. I don't know why I thought it was coming next. I'm just picking randomly. I'm skipping some of the seasons of shows. I'll do like one season of a show, but then I have like 3 others. But here's one season of a show. Fringe. Fringe is a very... This is season 1, the complete first season. And Fringe's selling point was it's kind of like X-Files. You see that hologram? This is good content. Fringe was billed as a show, and in the commercials they were like, this show's kind of like X-Files. And this was when X-Files said, like, ended a year ago or something, and people would be like, yes, we need more X-Files. And we all needed more X-Files. But here's why X-Files was good, is because it was a good show. Fringe season 1? Nah, not so much. It's kind of garbage. I don't remember anything about it except it was kind of like X-Files. But see, David Duchovny as Mulder was like, just like, and Gillian Anderson as Scully. These were amazing characters. They were subtle but funny, but just interesting the whole time. And X-Files had like this balance that shifted so much between good government conspiracy stuff and aliens, and then, a circus freak who came out of his brother's stomach and killed people. Fringe, there's like 10 episodes of this boring sci-fi crap. Anyway, Fringe gets 11 out of 26 from me. I'm not going to get through all of these, but I may cut this video and show you the more interesting ones. You don't know what I'll do. I might just post the video raw, uncut, unrated. I might kill a guy on camera. I'm not going to be killing anybody on camera. I'm not a crazy person. Professor Layton and the Eternal Diva. That's not how they talk. Luke, my boy. Luke, my... This is a movie based off a video game, a puzzle video game called Professor Layton. It's the Professor Layton series for DS and 3DS. Don't remember anything about the movie. The games are awesome. Holy crap. You do puzzles, but like it's cartoony in such a way that it stays fun. So even though you're like moving a chess piece to put the chess piece in check or whatever, this is a great series. This movie might suck, it might be good. I bet it's good. I bet the animation alone makes this good. I did watch it. Couldn't tell you nothing about it. I drink a lot. Well, that's interesting. This is not an unrated edition, and if they killed somebody, they would be a cartoon, and that would be acceptable. You know what I mean? In an unrated version. This is rated. This is not rated. This is unrated. Wow, I was wrong. I guess because it wasn't in theaters. So yeah, there probably is a snuff piece in this snuff film part. They probably shoot somebody in the head. Look, maybe her in the plane. Maybe they just like, look, my boy, choke her out and watch her turn blue. Nah. Do you think that happens? I think it doesn't happen. All right. Cut this part out. Next feature film, The Lookout. I am not sure if this is mine. It might belong to Brett Johnson. Shout out to Brett Johnson. I am Brett Johnson on Twitter and YouTube. This movie is starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Star of, you know it's coming, you know what I'm going to say, Brick. Brick is a fantastic movie. Rian Johnson's first. It's low budget. It's amazing. It's like high school noir. So they all talk stupid. The Lookout. Watch it after you watch Brick. Or before. Brick is way better. This is a good movie, though. It's got Ella Fisher, I think. Yeah, that's her. Basically, the kid has brain damage and he forgets things. And so the movie is shot in reverse. So you find out more and more with each scene. And he has a tattoo. That's a different movie. Listen, this is Scott Frank, who did Minority Report, which is also a good movie. A twist you'll never see coming. I don't see it in hindsight. I don't remember it. I might rewatch this one. If nobody wants to buy it, I'll give it to you for $1 plus shipping. Oh, Scrubs season 5. What a great season. It was an okay season because it was not one of the later ones. Scrubs could have just like ended sooner, you know? Let me tell you a story. One time I was in Atlanta with my now ex-wife, and we saw Carla from Scrubs in the Atlanta Mall, walking with a friend or a handler. I don't know if adult stars have handlers. Maybe her agent. Maybe it was just her best friend from Atlanta. I don't know. We saw her, and my now ex-wife said, "That's Carla from Scrubs." And I said, "What would Carla from Scrubs be doing in the Atlanta Mall? That's not her." And she said, "I'm going to go talk to her." I said, "Don't, come on. It's not her. It's just some lady." And then we looked online after we left the mall. And Carla from Scrubs, Judy Reyes, I remember her name, was filming in Atlanta at the time, a movie. So some people ask me, why did we get divorced? That's why. That's the whole reason. I ruined her chance to meet Carla from Scrubs. All she cared about in life was meeting celebrities. That's 100% true. And I ruined that for her. So anyway, if you liked what you saw here, like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing the rest of this box, maybe in the future, maybe something else. Who knows? Nobody knows. That's not true. One person knows, the shadow. The shadow knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men. Alright, this has been James Etchison signing off for now. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so I am going to be posting great videos every so often. I love you. Hold your heart hand to the screen. Match mine. I'm not doing it right. Is that, yeah. So you would hold it up and I